Hey YouTube ham and Fred, who's still here. There he is, supervising from the cheap seats because I keep knocking him over. Like I said, been on the road a lot. Been working on some stuff that other people have requested and some ideas. I'm really starting to get into these little grab-and-go kits in various configurations, always dealing with the same thing, a combination of cover, heat, and food and water. So all these have a version of some sort of fire kit, some sort of ground cover or shelter cover, and of course the grab and goes have a knife and water bottles, purification, stuff like that. Anyway, these are all works in progress. I'm going to be doing videos on each one of these, but I just thought I'd run these through real quick because having just gotten back home, a lot going on. This is actually something somebody asked me to play around with. It's based on a excursion fanny pack. The Maxpedition version of this, I believe, would be called the Devil Dog. This is the cheaper Condor version, which still does everything the other one does. Or the Proteus. Maybe it's the Proteus? Yeah, not the Devil Dog. This is the Proteus, the Maxpedition Proteus. But anyway, in this pack, which would be designed to be grabbed along with a knife and whatever else you've got on your belt, is complete shelter and heat. It's got an S-bit mini stove with 12 packs of fuel in it. It's got a field candle system for lighting and possibly other heating sources. It's got a buck pack light. It's got two 6x8 tarps for doing a ninja type shelter, or what the hell's it called? A double, that's the fold-over shelter. They just did it on Wilderness Pathfinders. But it's also got 100 feet of paracord and some other basic things, compass, whatever. But this is all on a belt. It can be carried either by the handle or it can be carried around the waist. This whole pack weighs about 6 pounds. So it's not that bad. Over the shoulder, it will definitely work. And again, not designed for the long haul, designed to get you overnight, 2 nights, 3 nights at the most, until you can get someplace where you can get better shelter, better equipment. So anyway, that's the first one. Then, digging through the closets, I happened to come across one of my Maxpedition water bottle packs, and to it I attach one of the Maxpedition, I believe this is either the H1 or the H4 pack. It's the large belt pack. But I'm in the process of working this out. This is going to become like the standard knife packs I've been doing, with the muffin pan, the waterproof box, first aid, fuel, things like that. It's got 2 large pouches in here. It's got a signal mirror in the front flap. It's got this large pouch here on the side, which is where the muffin pan and the plastic waterproof box would go. And then it's got extra molly retention here. All this would be fire kit in here, ferrite rod, wet fire, some other stuff. The really cool thing I found that I also had, I get stuff and I forget that I've got it. Inside here, we've got a really good, I think, liquid system. First of all, I love these. These are Swedish military cups. I don't know if you've ever seen these. They do sell them still. They're rubber. They hold either hot or cold liquids really good, and they expand out to give you a full 8 ounces with a handle. Very, very good for just drinking or holding small things, whatever you want to do. That fits into the lid of this cover, okay? And I'm not going to keep that because it's going to fold back. But anyway, then for the water bottle, I got this from Nalgene a while back, and I haven't seen these recently, but I'm sure somebody still makes them. This is a round camp cup, stainless steel, perfect for cooking with. Holds 14 ounces. No, actually, it may hold 16 ounces. But it's designed so that a Nalgene water bottle would fit on the inside of it. But in this instance, it fits really well over the top of it. And what I have in here is a Nalgene metal water bottle. The cover can come completely off. This can also be cooked in if you need it. Now, this is not a thermal bottle, so hot liquids will burn your hands. Cold liquids will assume air temperature. I don't know if you guys saw this because I can't see the viewfinder, but there's that camp cup again. I just think that's really neat, and that fits really well inverted over the top of the Nalgene bottle. Could be plastic, could be metal. Then the Swedish camp cup goes over the top, and that zips up, and again this is on a belt, so that's a work in progress. More on this as it goes through. Then at the surplus store just before I left, I came across 2 packs for an unbelievably low price that I just couldn't resist. One of them is another pack that I've actually owned before. This is called the Maxpedition Thermite. It's actually either a fanny pack or a thigh pack, and I've added a few things to it. Again, this is a work in progress. Really haven't had time to do much more with this than the basic block out. But this has a tremendous amount of storage in it. It does have a thigh strap, so you can wear this like a thigh holster on the side. And here on one side I've got the Sidewinder, 180 degree flashlight with 4 lenses on it. Over here I have a multi-tool, one of my Gerbers. In here would be the waterproof box for first aid and other supplies. That's still being worked on. In here, of course, is our metal muffin pan for water and all the materials that we had in some of the other knife packs. That's still being worked on. You also have storage spaces on the outside here, and also, of course, in the flap. And then in the back, we can actually carry things like tent stakes, longer items. This does go the length of the pouch. That's about 10 to 11 inches long. You can get the dimensions off the Maxpedition site. Then, still haven't worked this out yet. There's another flashlight or ammo clip holder there if needed. And since I had one in the same color and I hadn't been using it, this is the Maxpedition Janus pack. First aid may actually not go in here. It may go in here. But this also has a lot of options for carry as well. So that's the Thermite pack, and we'll put a blade on this, probably one of the Condors. But that's a work in progress too, and we're going to get that tested out for you. Then, next, oh, by the way, that Thermite pouch at the surplus store, because somebody had taken it with them to Iraq, brought it back, it's a used one, was $14. Go check out what those things are brand new. Absolutely incredible. I don't know if I'd recommend buying the brand new one, but for the used one, you can't beat it. This is a knockoff version of the Maxpedition Remora. Some of you guys may recognize this. I think Muddy Desire, you had one of these. To the Remora, I added a grenade pouch on top for carrying things like an emergency blanket, compass, other things. Anyway, that fit in really well up there. I do have another pack light in the back holster here. This one was designed for a concealed carry, so you've got a holder back here that may actually hold a shelter tarp, 5x7, or something else folded in there. There will be either that blade that I put in there or something else on the strap. We've got the Condor version, or actually this is the Voodoo Tactical version of the roly-poly for carrying a water bottle or another liquid source at some point. And then again, just a ton of storage in this thing. It's got all kinds of compartments and recesses and a full pouch in the front, so we're going to be filling that out too. And then this just zips up. And it was designed to go over the back anyway, so this is another good basis for the excuse me, didn't mean to hit the camera. For another pack. Put a blade on this. I may take that pack light out of there just for ease of carry. But again, $14. Look at a new Remora. Was it like 50, 60 bucks? This still has all the flexibility, and you've got extra MOLLE retention on the sides if you want to add stuff. Again, custom design. I think I'm going to bring to the military guys who ran my other packs through and get their input on this and decide what we want to do with this configuration. But they're getting pretty excited about it, and I'm very excited that they want to get involved. So we'll have more updates on this. And it also has a nice little carry handle that can fold over and can be carried. I know a couple of women are actually using Remoras for purses, and they work out really well. But that's it. That's the basic packs. I'm going to be breaking down each one of these and doing videos in the next 30 days before the Christmas break, so you'll be able to see exactly how we're modifying all these out. But if you have any comments or questions or ideas for any of these, please send me a message, leave a comment here, and let me know what you think we can do to make these better. But it's an open source project. I just like the idea of having something quick that you can grab. And this isn't for everybody. Remember, a backpack may be the way to go for you. You may want to carry more with you. This is one of those things where last minute the bomb drops, you got to get the hell out of there. This is what you've got to grab, because you haven't got enough room to stash a full backpack or anything else. So you've at least got something nearby that you can grab quick and go. That's what these are for. And I really think this modular system is the way that's going to work. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later.